President Duterte gives a green light for the second tranche of fuel excise taxes for next year.
The government assures consumers that despite this hike, the prices of goods will remain stable. Shaila Francisco has the details.
Gerald Barrientos has been enjoying a relatively higher take-home pay thanks to the weekly rollback of oil prices.
Medyo nakatipid kami ng konti sa ng gasolina. Bali 15 pesos siguro.
But that joy could be short-lived when the government hikes fuel excise taxes in petroleum products in January. President Duterte has recently backpedaled on his order to scrap next year's scheduled tax hike after he was convinced by the government's economic managers that foregoing the second round of tax increases will hurt the country's coffers by more than 43 billion pesos. The economic team also pointed out that global crude prices have been falling and are expected to fall further in 2019. Dubai oil had been averaging $79 a barrel in October. Last month, it was down to $68 a barrel. Government experts see it further sliding down to around $60 a barrel next year.
Walang dahilan para isuspend because the law is very clear. The price of oil, Dubai, has to be $80, at least $80 for 3 months. No? Hit nga siya ng 80 for the next 3 months, then we will suspend. Ang projection ngayon ay pababa talaga.
The second tranche of tax hikes will add either a peso or 2 pesos per liter to existing duties. Plus, there's the value-added tax too. But even with this, the government expects petroleum products to retail 10 to 12 pesos lower next year. Despite this assurance, consumers are still worried over the effects of the tax hikes to commodity prices. Canteen owner Gloria Tolentino fears that they will only raise prices of food items, which will force her to hike up the prices of her dishes.
Baka magdagdag kami ng 5 pesos sa bawat ulam. Nagtataka yung mga tao bakit tumataas eh. Hindi nila alam na tumataas din yung mga binibili namin.
Laban Consumer also warns that the new round of tax increases will hasten inflation and boost power rates. Laban Consumer is not giving up. It's bringing the battle to the Supreme Court. But cabinet members say they're also providing safety nets to stabilize market prices like the imposition of suggested retail prices and rice tariffication bill.
There is always that possibility. That's always the risk. No? But then again, we have instituted measures that would ensure that there would be stable prices in the market.
We are monitoring yung tinatawag na farm gate at saka yung retail price. So there's no reason why there will be a second round effect.
The government expects inflation to fall within its target range of 2 to 4% in the next 2 years. Shaila Francisco, we are One News.